Fury guys. By
Yes.
the way. So this actually makes my heart happy. So Samuel L. Jackson will reportedly is reportedly set to return as Nick Fury in Avengers Doomsday. How do you feel about this? Because you're just like me. Nick Fury's awesome. So how do you feel about him coming back?
I love Nick Fury. I think this is great. I think that people weren't happy with Secret Invasion, and like I don't know what they were thinking with that show. I didn't hate it as much as everyone else, and I love the Skrulls. I love Fury. I love the Secret Invasion comic, which had nothing to do with the show. But like Nick Fury is a great character, and I do think that like Captain America would be a good movie for him to be in. I think that he needs to have some kind of relationship with Sam, and them two together, putting together the new Avengers team would be cool to see. But I'm excited that Nick Fury will be back in Avengers Doomsday. Like I always say, they need their top tier characters. Nick Fury is one of them. Samuel L. Jackson, one of the greatest comic book castings of all time. Oh, and for those of you who are going to say, oh, well, was it comic accurate or was race swap? First of all, it worked, so whatever. And number two, the Ultimates. So in the early 2000s, Marvel put out a book called The Ultimates, which was like a different version of the Avengers. In that book, they designed Nick Fury to look like Samuel L. Jackson. And in the book, they have a conversation. They're like, who would you want to play you in a movie? And what does Nick Fury say? Samuel L. Jackson. So it is literally the most comic accurate casting of all time.
Yep. I got to find that panel. That's actually hilarious.
Yeah. The Ultimate is good. It's a fun read.
Oh, that sounds fun. But I do agree with everything you said, bro. Nick Fury is one of the greatest comic book casting of all time. The instrumental work that he did to make the Avengers initiative work is perfect. The one thing, bro, I love about Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury, it doesn't matter how powerful you are. It doesn't matter if you were a god or man. Nick Fury will find a way to relate to you, you know? And it was like, and the one thing that I love is that Nick Fury was like the father of the Avengers. In Age of Ultron, after they get beat by Ultron, and Tony and Steve just dropped a fire code on Tony, where he's like, bro, every time someone tries to prevent a war before it starts, innocent people die every time. Probably one of the greatest quotes I've ever heard. And we could relate that to a lot of things happening today, but time for another day. But and then Tony and then Hawkeye's wife is like, yo, we need you to fix the freaking riding lawn thing in the shed. He goes in, and Nick Fury just pops up like, I'm here to clean up the crap you made. That's Nick Fury. He's the father. He's the guy, you know. And so I hope that we get that version of Nick Fury in the MCU. I don't want a lot of comedy, but I want Nick Fury to be the master planner that he is. And and I do think that him and Anthony Mackie as Sam, bro, I think like that's perfect camaraderie. And I even love when he was with he was trying to recruit Peter to work with S.H.I.E.L.D. too. I thought that was hilarious. So I hope that we get to see that again, man. Because one of the biggest L's, bro, was not having Samuel L. Jackson be active in this phase. I think that's also another thing that hurt it, because a lot of people don't see it this way, bro. I think Samuel L. Jackson, Jerry, helped connect the MCU in the beginning years. Because he popped up with every single character, him, and then you have Agent Coulson too. Like, you have his team being around. It helped, you know, connect the dots, you know, leading up to that first Avengers film.
He helped. I mean, the Captain Marvel movie, he was integral to, you know, and also like in the first Avengers movie, like those scenes when he was talking to other government officials and intelligence, and he was like, you know, putting together a team, and they were kind of against him. He was a major value add to a lot of those movies. Samuel L. Jackson just has that swagger. He has the charisma. Nick Fury, he plays the part well, genius, intelligence level type of guy. And you have to keep in mind that, like, yes, the MCU is spectacle, but dialogue drives a lot of it home. And when you have someone with a swagger and charisma like Samuel L. Jackson, it makes movies work.
Nothing beats the black trench coat with the eye patch. Forever be the one, the swaggiest things you ever wear. It's like a spy pirate, dude. So awesome. All right. Let's read some chats here. Let's see.